Hey there living jet setters, welcome to yet another video. And today, well, we are not reviewing any airline, but we are reviewing Goa's newest airport, which has just completed over 1 year. It's called the Manohar International Airport, situated here in Mopa. So let's see how it fares and how good is the Goa's newest airport.
We started our way from Margao to go to Mopa International Airport. We had a 5 p.m. flight to catch, and knowing that the journey would take us 1.5 hours, we left Margao at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon.
Well, the airport is situated quite far away if you're staying in Margao or South Goa, and it took us almost 1 hour and 30 minutes to get here. Well, I must say it's quite a drive, and since it's my first time coming to this airport here, I've always flown out of Airport and flying out of Manohar Airport. Well, the journey getting here was quite a thrill because it's my first time, so I actually got to see quite a lot on the way. Some new bridges, crossed rivers, climbed mountains and whatnot. But we got here finally 1.5 hours later, and now let's see and let's experience this new airport and what it has to offer. Right, so I just checked in my bags, and Manohar Airport here promises you that you don't have to stand in the queue for more than 5 minutes. Well, I didn't have to stand in the queue for more than 5 minutes, although the check-in engines are not too aware of passengers who are transiting and have international destination transfers. So that took a bit of time, so I guess they are new and they need to be aware of such passengers too. But it was a smooth process, and as you can see, it's quite swanky and new. So yeah, good start. Let's go and check out the airport further. Alright, check-in done, security done. Security was a breeze, pretty fast, and I think they have the latest scanning technology, so that is nice. And now we're going to make our way to the gates, and maybe let's check out if there's a lounge here, and let's explore how good is the lounge at the airport. Seems like a very small basic lounge. They have like a bar counter and a small seating area. Well, I guess as the airport expands its operation, definitely they will need a bigger lounge and a better lounge. Well, the food seems quite good, decent enough. The only thing I have with the lounge is I think it needs to be bigger and better. There is a food court also here, which the food court is like airside only. Let's go and check out the food court and see what options we have. So I grabbed myself a nice cappuccino out of the lounge and making myself to the gate. Good display signs, and the airport seems quite big and busy already, if you can see the amount of people behind me. So I think, yeah, this airport is catching up, and beautiful interiors. I mean, when you walk through the airport, some of the designs are really inspired from Goa's architecture. So you have nice good seating area and good views of the apron outside. You can see most of the seats come with plug points and charging stations, which is nice, and I like the idea of these round stools where you can just, even if you have a family, you can all gather around and sit together. Also, you don't have to search far for a waste can. We have reached our gate. So what's my verdict so far? Well, I think it's a nice, beautiful airport. It's quite big, spacious, and definitely will able to accommodate a lot more passengers than the current airport at Dabolim. But will it serve, is it like central of Goa? No, absolutely not. This is like located way up at the north and on the border of Maharashtra. So, as a Goan and as a person who stays in South Goa, it is really, really far. And if you have people and tourists who go further down south of Goa to stay in various hotels and all, it will take you at least 2 to 2.5 hours to get there. So yeah, that could be a problem for many tourists and could actually deter tourists from actually staying down south, which could be a big blow to tourism in South Goa especially. What's the solution then? Can Goa actually run with two airports, which currently it is doing that? But remember, the Dabolim airport is always shut for a certain period of the day because it is a naval base, and the Navy carries out flight operations and naval exercises at Dabolim airport, and hence they shut it down for a period of time for almost 5 to 6 hours every day, which affects commercial flight operations, and hence the need for a new airport, and that's what resulted in this Manohar International Airport. Now, will they run two airports concurrently? Well, you got to remember that Goa is a very small state. Only time will tell if Goa can sustain two international airports at the same time. Well, that's all we have from Manohar International Airport. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, now is the right time to hit that like, share and subscribe button. Until we see you with many more videos coming up, this is Meryl from the Living Jet Setters signing off.